जाईल गांधीजी's favorite song वैष्णव जनतो.
Birth anniversary, an atmosphere which would have been similar to the prayer sessions that Gandhiji would have held in his time. We've been together here for several events in Turkey during the last year. We had started with the peace walk on this very day last year at the Seminar Park, and we had released the Indian stamp in commemoration of Gandhiji's 150th year, which began last year, and today is his birthday in a sense. I'm very, very honored and pleased that the Turkish Posts had issued the commemorative stamp to honor Gandhiji's 150th birth anniversary. It was released on the 24th. Have been released by over 100 countries across the world on this occasion. You heard the beautiful bhajan of Vaishnava Janato, which was one of Gandhiji's great favorites. In fact, most of his prayer sessions would begin with that song, and it was beautifully rendered by the Turkish folk arts symphony led by Mr. Kurban and Sehed Chakte. During the year, we also had a number of other Gandhi-related events. The Gandhi lecture series began with a lecture by Professor Korhan Kaya of Ankara University. He delivered the inaugural lecture. The second one was delivered by Dr. Shobhana Radhakrishnan from the Gandhi Forum. She came all the way from India for this event, who is the president of the Turkey-India Parliamentary Friendship Group and has been a great friend of India. We will be hosting the concluding lecture in the course of the next couple of months. We also had a seminar on Gandhi, which was held at the Giresun University, and there were a number of scholars from both India and Turkey who took part in that, and I wanted to thank Giresun University for organizing this. During that, we also had a photo exhibition. You can see that outside, as well as the Khadi exhibition, which you can see upstairs. We had a tree planting campaign, which was done in collaboration with the Beyazıt Yıldırım University out in Chubuk municipality, and we had wonderful support. We planted 150 trees in front of the university campus, and I understand that after the good rains that we had, they are doing very well. We have had several contributions to Gandhiji in the Tagore painting competition, which was held for the school children of Turkey. And there were so many pictures with beautiful images of Gandhi, some of them with Gandhi and Ataturk, that it was truly enchanting to see how the children of Turkey recall Gandhi. We also had a Gandhi quiz, which had a good response, and I understand some of the winners are over here today. We had a contribution to the Gandhi Anthology by the rector of Bilkent University, and we're about to launch the Gandhi Solar Lamp campaign with Metu University. So this is one which is a collaboration between Metu and IIT. Sorry, Bilkent and IIT Bombay. Bilkent and IIT Bombay. And finally, the bust of Gandhiji has arrived in Ankara. We are in coordination with the Ministry of Foreign Affairs to find an appropriate location to install the bust of Gandhi. It will be the first bust of Gandhi in Turkey, and we expect to have it installed at an appropriate public park somewhere in the capital city of Ankara. I think a lot has been said about Gandhi, but I thought I'd share with you three of the strongest features that have been an influence and impact on me. The first is Gandhi's belief in Satyameva Jayate, which means truth always triumphs, and for him that was the ultimate test of having to pursue and search for truth, because it requires an endeavor as well as a commitment. The second feature of Gandhi that I found very endearing was his commitment to lead and to influence. And in this, you would see the kind of impact that he would have, be it on the innocent child or on the hardened politicians with whom he had to deal, in order to win the hearts and minds of people and also to gain independence for the first time in a non-violent manner. And the third ability that was so endearing about Gandhi and strikes me as something that I would wish to be able to follow is his ability to laugh and smile from within, from his heart. And I think that shows the strength of character and conviction that he must have carried. Well, a few days ago, there was a meeting on the relevance of Gandhi, which was held during the UN General Assembly session. It was held in the ECOSOC. The Prime Minister of Bangladesh was there. I wish to recall two of the comments that came out during that particular meeting. You would recall that there was a terrible incident of mass killing that had happened in New Zealand not so long ago. And the Prime Minister of New Zealand, Jacinda Ardern, had displayed tremendous grit and determination in dealing with that situation. And this is what she said at the meeting which was held at the ECOSOC. At a time, and I'm quoting, at a time when religion could have been used to divide us, we saw the unifying power of interfaith and intercultural understanding. We witnessed, as Gandhi himself understood, the inner truth of all faiths, the commonalities of dignity, of humanity, and compassion that bind all people and all religions. In some ways, and I unquote, in some ways, the relevance of Gandhi lives with us to this day. The second one is an incident that was related by Prime Minister Narendra Modi at that very same meeting, which brings out another character of Gandhi that we all cherish. So Prime Minister Modi said, and I quote, "I want to tell you an incident related to what was the strength of Gandhiji's loyalty towards democracy. When I met Queen Elizabeth of Britain a few years ago, she showed me a napkin with great emotion. This was a handkerchief made by Gandhi from Khadi, which Gandhi had gifted her at the time of her marriage. Just imagine, with whom he had a conflict of principles, still he had so much sensitivity in his relationship with her. He also wanted the well-being and had respect for those who were against him, with whom he was struggling for freedom and independence." your memories of what Gandhi means to you and to share that with all of us. Thank you.
Before